Well, this morning we're talking about a topic that I think a lot of parents, especially living in the New Orleans area, wonder about: lead exposure and what families exactly need to know, especially after some recent concerns about local playgrounds. Joining us now, we've got Anna Maria Villamarian Lupin with the Parenting Center and Dr. Hannah Duggan here to break down the risk and simple ways to keep your children safe. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us on this. I know we're going to start with you, just talking about this new concern when it comes to playgrounds, because that's where we take all of our kids.
Absolutely, and we don't want to not take our kids to the playground.
Okay.
We know that the benefit of play outweighs so many of these concerns. It doesn't outweigh the concern, but we really want to highlight that playing is important. Physical development, fresh air, social interactions.
Right,
So we
okay.
want our kids to play, we want them to play outside. But we have this information, so what do we do with it? And this is why we're here to talk about it.
Yeah, good morning to you, Doctor. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's talk a little bit about what are the ways that we can still play at the playground without, too much exposure.
Right. So that we know where the lead exposures come from, and mostly it's from a very long time ago when we had leaded gasoline, when we were using new lead pipes, and when we had paint that had lead in it. That said, in a 300-year-old city, the lead has remained, and we have had previous efforts to clean up the areas, but it seems like maybe some of the lead is still there. For children, especially our little ones, ingestion is the main method that we're getting lead introduced, and the ways of mitigating that, particularly lead in the soil, is by washing hands.
Okay.
I know most parents will bring snacks for a toddler to the playground, and I see a lot of hand sanitizer at the playground, but really hand washing is probably going to be more effective for eliminating lead,
Okay.
or waiting until you get home, washing hands before you have those snacks.
Because they're playing in the soil and it might be in the soil. Okay, so worried about that ingestion there, because also there are some very serious health risks when it comes to lead. It can be permanent brain damage, developmental delays. And you were telling me, which was news to me, and I have children in that toddler range, you should get them tested.
Yes. So all pediatricians should be testing your children for lead at ages 1 and 2, and it's usually done by a finger prick test in the office. If that test screens high, we recommend that you get a blood draw, and then that, based on the levels, we can make recommendations. The Louisiana Department of Health is involved with screening, and then there are some available resources there for lead mitigation for your home or figuring out what your exposures are.
Okay, so definitely want to check those resources out if you're a parent really living in this area at all, just to kind of go over that. Any other bit of information before we wrap up here you want people to know?
We really want people to just remember to keep this at the top of their minds, but not to have it interfere with our relationship and again, being outside, playing, and these things that are so important for development and for bonding and just being outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we want to enjoy the outdoors, but we also want to make sure that we have this at top of mind so that we can take the steps necessary to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great topic. Thank you both so much for coming in and giving us a little more insight. We appreciate you. For more information on lead safety and resources for your family, you can head to our website, WDOLTV.com. We also have a list of the upcoming classes at the Parenting Center, offerings at the Manning Family Children's Center on our website as well. 8:49, final check of our forecast.